Hello and welcome to my first Minecraft tutorial on how to build some redstone contraption. So for the first one we're going to be making this automatic sugarcane farm, which is very effective, and depending on however much bone meal you put in there, double that and that's how many sugarcane you will get whenever it is completely finished. This is what it should look like when you are finished, so let's get on into building it. What you're going to be needing for this build is one piece of sugarcane, one piston, one observer, one dispenser, 2 pieces of redstone, 1 redstone repeater, 2 hoppers, 4 chests, some glass, 3 cobblestone, which is what I'm using as my building block, 1 Minecraft with a hopper, 4 powered rails, a lever, and some source of water. First thing you're going to want to do is break this block, or wherever you want to build it, and diagonal build one singular block. Then you want to put a piston facing towards you, and you can put your sugarcane right there. Then you want to have a observer that's facing in the direction of the sugarcane. What this will do is when the sugarcane grows, the observer will detect it, and then to power the piston, to break it, you need to put a block behind the piston with 1 redstone coming out of it. So when you're done, it should look like this, and it should function just like that. So then, to make it automatic, you then want to put a block just right there, put a piece of redstone down, and then put a redstone repeater going that way. So then, what you want to do, you probably should do this before you put down the sugarcane, but put down a dispenser facing into the sugarcane. That'll be where the bone meal is coming out of, and make sure you have this repeater all the way up to about 4 ticks, I believe is what it is. Then you want to shift click and put a hopper on top, or into the dispenser. Next, what you want to do is crouch and put a double chest onto the hopper. And if you want to extend it and you feel like going AFK for a longer period of time, you can always extend it to be however long you want and hold however much. So next thing you want to do is grab some glass and cover in over the water up to 1 block. So you go all the way up the dispenser, all the way up to the observer. Do the same thing on the other side, all the way like this. So then what you're going to do is come to right in front of the sugarcane and then break down 2 blocks. It'll be easier if you go down 3 so you can access this a little better. You want to go back 2 and then to the left 1. Place yourself a lever, flick that on, grab your powered rails, come all the way back to wherever you want to make your collection system. So you can make it as far as you want, and remember, if you do make it as far as you want, I'm just going to show you how to do that right now. You have to go all the way over here, and the powered rails will start to lose their power, so you would have to put a lever, make sure you have it on, just to give the powered rails a little extra power. But we're not going to go that far, we will just go to here. So then what you want to do is when you figure out how far you would like to make it, take your chest, then place it like that, and then a hopper going into it, then put your power rails on top of it. Make sure you have a block here to stop the minecart with a hopper. Put that on the track and it should go back and forth. At this point you can now cover up all of the dirt you've broken, so now you would only have this access to your chest to collect your sugarcane. So then you want to go and grab bone meal. You can have however much you want depending on how long you're going to AFK. And now if you have a limited supply of bone meal, I would highly recommend you go and watch my next video. I'm going to show you how to make a spider or a skeleton or zombie farm, which is also an XP farm. So then what you want to do is get yourself something in your offhand and fill these 2 blocks in, and then get your bone meal and bone meal the top of the sugarcane. So what's happening now, place your block, what's happening now is it's growing, the observer detects it, redstone comes down, you have a delayed so that the dispenser will then bone meal without or in a certain amount of time, which is perfect. Then they will drop down below it, and then your minecart with the hopper is going back and forth collecting it, and it's getting brought into your large chest. This version, as of I know, only works on Bedrock, which is Xbox, PlayStation, Nintendo Switch, Wii U, and all other versions of Bedrock. One more look at the farm, and you can fill it up with however much bone meal, and it will run for that much longer.